Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing a gel polish design. I am using a Ukiyo gel polish, which is number 6598. It doesn't actually need... Kitty, really? Again? Every time I've tried to do a voiceover, the cat has just appeared from nowhere to come and join me. Like she's ignored me this whole time, but the minute I start doing a voiceover, she comes to see me. Anywho, you didn't need to know that information. So, it doesn't require a black background underneath it. I chose to put a black background underneath because I wanted it a bit darker than its actual shade. And if I just put one coat over the black, it kind of leaves this, I don't know, it just gives it this nice effect. You see what I mean? And I quite liked that. It didn't quite go so well on the one that was already in the lamp, so I'm only showing you the one I just did. I am using the dragon eye effect magnet for this. So the rectangular one is your cat's eye, your circular one is your dragon eye. Ta-da! I didn't really know what I was doing with this design at all, actually. I was making up as I'm going along. A couple of them I was like, no, don't like that. Let's do something different. What I've decided to do on these two white nails, so it's just gel polish. I've just done 2 coats of white gel polish. And then what I've done, I put a blob of the white gel polish and a blob of the cat's eye polish onto a palette. I have come in with a dotting tool. I mean, you can use a cuticle. You can use anything. Just swirl it around a bit to give it a nice marble effect. And then you scoop it up on your brush. So don't dip your brush in it. You have to scoop it up. And then I'm just putting that across the nail, like so. And then I'm going to do exactly the same on the other one. The great thing about doing this on the tips was I realised I'd done them on the wrong way for the wrong one. So I just swapped them over. Ta-da! Problem solved. So I'm just doing exactly the same now on this tip. They are being cured in the lamp for 30 seconds in my LED lamp. I think this video is actually most of it's actually in real time, so it is a super quick design. So again, I didn't want your generic love heart design. Obviously the last one I did for Valentines, which was the stones and glass, was a little bit different. Likewise for this one, I want it to be a little bit different. So I'm using some blooming gel. This is the Canny blooming gel, and I'm using the clear over the top. So you want to float it over the top. You don't want to drag it down. You need to keep product on there because it needs to bloom into it. I know, that was an awful joke, I'm sorry. So then I am going to attempt to do a love heart. Now, I'm not very good at love hearts. And yeah. Anywho, it's kind of, we're going with, it's an abstract love heart. Hey, it's art, we can do whatever we like. I'm not sure if this is the one I wipe off and start again, actually. Or whether I go, do you know what? I'm going to go with that. And then I was originally going to make like another love heart over the top. But then I was kind of like, do you know what? If it doesn't look like a love heart, I can probably get this to wing so it looks like a rose or some sort of flower. You know, flowers, they go with Valentines as well. It's fine. I really liked this, actually. I was, yeah, I like blooming. I love the effect of it. I just think it's funky. And I was trying not to do the generic rose. So, yeah, I mean, it kind of looks like a love heart in there. Kind of. I got some bubbles in it. I was just trying to pop the bubbles because I wasn't necessarily keen on them. So, yeah, I think, do you know what? I can see a love heart in there. It's like, you know, looking at clouds. So then I was like, do you know what? If it doesn't look that much of a lot, I'm going to stick a love heart in there. And then I was like, no, do you know what? I don't like that. I preferred it as it was. This is Ice Queen glitter from Glitter Stella, and it's one of these, it's an awesome glitter in the fact that it's got so much in it. So there's little flowers, there's love hearts, there's diamonds, there's tinsel. I don't think what else there is in there. You know, it's a glitter that you could use on a full nail, but you can also just pick bits out of it that you want, which is exactly what I was doing for this. So I'm putting the love hearts just on the plain nails now. And all I'm doing is actually put them on the tacky layer. I should have, so, you know, if you do this yourself, put a layer of base coat on, cure the base coat, and then stick them into that. It means it doesn't cause too many hassles then when you try and top coat over the top of them. Yeah, I didn't. Never mind. It worked. It was fine. It wasn't a major one. But obviously, if you're... and some top gel polishes don't have a very tacky layer either. Whereas I find with the cat's eye ones, they're quite good for that. Anywho, so it's got these tiny diamonds. So it's not the big ones that you normally get in a lot of the glitters. These are really little and I like them. And I wanted them just to kind of accentuate the swirly and the marble. So the whole point of this design, it's supposed to be no harsh lines. I wanted it to flow and just be floaty. So we've got the swirly of the dragon eyes. We've got the swirl of the marble. We've got the bloom of the gel polish. It's just supposed to be very swirly. I'm not sure if that's the right way to describe it, but that's what I'm going with. You know, we do a lot of like colour blocking and, you know, we do a lot of lines and it's great because that gives, you know, a bold effect. But sometimes I just like to flow. I never was good at describing my art, even when I was at school. My teacher used to always say to me, "You do fantastic, you know, artwork." He said, "If only you could actually describe what you're doing," which is where I lost most of my marks actually for my GCSE, was trying to describe. I mean, how do you describe your art? Like, it's subjective, isn't it? Everybody sees something different. Everybody likes something different. I look at something and a picture forms in my head. This one wasn't planned. I knew I wanted to do the blooming gel and I wanted to do a blooming gel heart. And it evolved from there, because then I was like, okay, that's all swirls and stuff. And I want something then that complements that kind of flows with it, if that makes sense. Anyhow, I'm just going to stop trying to describe this now. We're on to the best part, which is the top coat. So if this was on a person, I would double top coat these just to protect the glitter that we're putting in there and just make sure that it's not lumpy bumpy, you can't feel anything. Okay, and I'm just floating this over the top. And then that's it. We're done. Nice, simple, swirly Valentine's Day art. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'm going to see you in the next one. Bye.